Hi, I'm Joseph King, and I'm going to show you a little bit about memory today. I'm going to teach you how to memorize things just like the guys in Vegas do. The guys that memorize the number on your dollar bill and bet you for it. Not quite to that level, but I'm going to teach you how to memorize phone numbers and also names. And the way I'm going to teach you that is by pairing them and imagining them with tangible items that you can touch. For example, it could be an iron, could be a baseball, could be a refrigerator, anything that you can touch, pick up, anything. And what you do is you pair that with a name or a number, and you put this in your imaginary cloud that's above your head, and that's how you recall it. So when you see that person again, you remember the thing that you paired them with, or also you can recall a number by recalling the name that you associated the numbers with. So let's get started first with names. Okay, I have 4 or 5 names I'd like to share with you that are pretty simple, but you'll get the idea. One is Candy. Okay, let's say you meet somebody named Candy at an office meeting, and you want to make sure that you remember her name because you might need to know it later because she's a potential client. So you can attach that to Candy. What would you think of? What comes to mind for me is candy cane, like you have on a Christmas tree. So whatever your image is of a candy cane, place that image and pair it with the name Candy. I'm going to give you another name, Mike. You meet a person, Mike, and at a business party. You need to remember his name because he might be your boss or whatever reason. So Mike sounds like microphone. Drop the mic, right? So there you go. Very simple. I realize that not every name is that simple, but almost every name has an association with something tangible. Okay, we have the name Fred, Fred Flintstone. I realize it's a cartoon. You can't really touch a cartoon, but it's something that we watched at some time in our life, and you can remember it. You'll remember the colors, you'll remember him getting mad. That's the idea. And so, okay, so we're going to go with Don. And let's say you know somebody named Don. Donald Duck. Okay, so picture Donald Duck, the cartoon, and pair it with Don. So now you have an imaginary pairing with 4 different names. And so now we're going to move on to numbers, which is very simple. Okay, so we're going to start with a phone number, 104-8175. Okay, some people have the ability to memorize this without any problems. But for the rest of us, I'm going to show you how to do it. So we have 7 numbers. I'm going to teach you how to turn it into 4 simple clusters. We call them clusters. So what we're going to do is we're going to break this number down into 4 clusters. Okay, so instead of 104-8175, we're going to go 10. The reason that I 10 is associated with something I know is it's the number for a former football player that I associate with the Seahawks. So, okay, 4/8 reminded me of my dad's birth date. So it's close. He was born in 1944. So I wrote down dad minus 4. Okay, we're going to move on to the next two numbers. 17, 17. That's the age of one of my sons. And finally, the last number, which is single, 5. Easy. It's a high five. So most, we pretty much all know these. And anybody can come up with some kind of association to a pair of numbers, and you may find out that this number pairing, you can go with 3 numbers as well, even 4. If you're lucky enough to get the numbers 20 or 19, and they're at the beginning of a phone number, then you can easily cluster 4 numbers because it's going to be a year and you're going to remember something that happened in that year, most likely. So here you go. I'm going to set this down. It's 4 clusters. So what do we have? We've got Candy Cane, we've got Donald Duck, Mike the Microphone, and Fred Flintstone. Okay? And then we got number 10 from the Seahawks. And then we've got 48, which is my dad, minus 4 years. And then we've got my son, which is 17. And then we've got a high five. So we've got all the numbers we need for that phone number. And this is for any time that you don't have a pen or your cell phone, or you don't have the ability to use them in that moment. So you can use it for license plates, you can use it for phone numbers, account numbers. Account numbers can be memorized very easily in blocks of 4 if you practice this technique. So that's all I have for today. I urge you to please subscribe to my channel. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel. I'm begging you because I need subscribers, and that's what keeps me going. So click on the subscribe button after the video stops, and you have a wonderful day. Thank you.